Yo, shout out to this Instagram user for the idea. Appreciate it. The 2010s, man. A wonderful time to be alive. It just hits so different, bro. Now, I grew up half in the 2000s, half in the 2010s. So I'm like, you know what? I'll make this video as a follow-up. And plus, you guys really enjoyed the last one. Now, I don't even know where to start, bro. The era just went crazy. And I think that it's appropriate that we start off with the best part of the 2010s. The music, man. The music went crazy. Like, all right, let's not lie. I was bumping like Usher and Pitbull on the daily, bro. Like that was my anthem back then. And since I liked music so much, my parents got me an iPod for my birthday. At this point, I was in like 3rd grade and I was stoked, bro. Despite at the time that there were much better things out, I really didn't care. I was just happy that I had some sort of device where I could listen to music. I didn't care. I was listening to that while I was playing on my DS. And plus at that time, a lot of the songs on the radio were kind of just classics, man. Like those are songs that you could put on aux and everybody would be turning up in the car. A lot of the songs on the radio in the 2010s, bro, like everybody knows them. Pop, party music, and stuff like that. It was really taking over. And you know what else was taking over? Silly bands, bro. Silly bands, they just went crazy. Like everybody was showing them off like they had ice on their wrist or something. Like everybody was walking in like with a shit ton of silly bands on their wrist. And then you get home and you have all that circulation on your arms. You know what I'm talking about. It got to the point where like kids in school weren't even paying attention. Well, at my school at least. They weren't even paying attention and they were just like trading silly bands for most of the day. So the teachers collectively decided to ban silly bands at my school because they were, quote, a distraction. It was kind of stupid, I'm not gonna lie, but trust me, there were still kids that were bringing in the silly bands, man. There was always that one dude that was the silly band plug, bro. Like he would be in the bathroom, everybody would be like, bro, oh my god, I need silly bands, bro. And then he said,
aight, that'll be $1.
Now everybody was like scrambling in their pockets for $1 because silly bands, they were like that za back in the day, bro. Everybody wanted some. And this dude was an entrepreneur, man. It was crazy. At the end of the day, bro, he would have made himself like 20 bucks. Yo, bro, I got a baseball one. Yo, dude, I got a dinosaur one. Let's go.
These kids are fucking idiots.
And at my school, bro, nobody would ever shut the fuck up about the juice box silly band. I don't know what it was about this one, but it just went crazy like that. Now, in the 2010s, bro, a staple is the mobile games, bro. And now I already made a video on mobile games. Angry Birds, Jetpack Joyride, Dumb Ways to Die, Subway Surfers, Temple Run, Fruit Ninja, you get it, bro. They were all amazing. There would not be a single day I'd go by without checking my Clash of Clans base, bro. I had those greasy-ass little kid fingers, bro. I was actually an iPad kid. It was crazy. And at this point, I was in like 5th grade and I was like addicted to mobile. Now, my parents wouldn't let me bring it anywhere, to school or like this after school program I went to, because they knew I would be on that damn thing the whole time. I was just addicted, man. I would find a new mobile game that was good like every day. And of course, hence why I'm sitting here today, I would watch a lot of YouTube on this iPad of mine. I'd be putting on some Smosh after school, bro. And as I grew older and older, I eventually stumbled upon the content that, you know, I make today. I stumbled upon Leafy and Grade A Under A, and I was like, shit, bro, maybe I could do this one day. And look at me go. And honestly, both of them are probably my main inspirations for YouTube. And now the idea that people could just like sit in their bedroom and make content was crazy to me. So when I was growing up, I was like, damn, I want to be a YouTuber one day. And yeah, thank you all for 100K, by the way. You guys are the GOAT. Now, gaming in the 2010s was kind of fire for the most part. Now, during this time period, I had a 3DS, an Xbox One, and a Wii U. And man, the Wii is better, bro. The Wii U was kind of cheeks, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Compared to the Wii, at least. And there were still some good games on there, so I'd play it once in a while. I would mainly play Wii games, because I thought that was better. Now, the 3DS kind of went crazy, but like the 3D setting just gave me a headache, so I just never used it. And to be honest with you, the 3D was pretty shit, but it was revolutionary for the time. It just made me sick, bro. But now, as for the Xbox, I was 12, and my parents finally got me one. I never had a 360, so I did miss out on this.
Hey guys, can we go to point A?
Wait, what's point A?
Oh, hell no. We got a squeaker in here.
Guys, we need to get to the objective.
Shut your nerd ass up with your goofy looking buck teeth. I know you ain't brushed them bitches in ages. I can smell your musty breath through the goddamn microphone.
Ooh, yo, his ass getting cooked. Nah, bro, I'd leave the voice chat after that.
You know what's funny, bro? I slept with your mom last night.
Whoa, you got the whole VC in tears with that one, bro.
But yeah, you know what? I'm kind of glad I missed out on that one. I mean, sure, voice chats were still kind of toxic on Xbox One, but it just wasn't on the level of the 360. We definitely got to talk about the cartoons, man. That's just got to be a segment in itself. Gumball, regular show, Adventure Time, bro. The holy trinity of cartoons, bro. That was just what I was watching all the time in the 2010s. They had reruns going like all day, and you bet your ass I was sitting down after school, throwing on some Adventure Time, or maybe I'd be putting on like Nickelodeon and throwing on Fairly Odd Parents, bro. Or that one weird show with the snake. But I don't know, man. A lot of cartoons were kind of Buddha cheeks in that era too, bro. Like Teen Titans Go was just awful. This was way past my time, but there's this show called Apple and Onion, and that shit just sucks. Uncle Grandpa, booty cheek. It just felt like I was on an acid trip and I didn't know what the hell was happening. And now this was the only point in my life where I actually liked reading, because we had classics such as Diary of a Wimpy Kid, bro. My Schlong Big Nate. Now that went crazy. And I was always drawn in my little Diary of a Wimpy Kid do-it-yourself book. Like I probably still have it, and I have like the goofiest shit in there. Goosebumps, Bone, just to name a few. And bro, I would always be reading like in school, like whenever I had spare time. Like I genuinely enjoyed reading. And now I just fucking hate it because all these teachers are like shoving assignments up my ass where I have to read books I don't give a shit about. But nah, man, the children's books also went crazy. Like No David, bro had to be the biggest menace on the planet. But bro, the best days were definitely the summers, all right? That had to be the best days. Chilling with your homies, playing football in the backyard or hoops out in the front, you know what I mean? And you would be out until it was dark. Maybe sometimes you go inside and play a little Mario 3D World. It was kind of considered old at the time, or for some old time's sake, you put on some Wii Sports, bro. The whole gang was fucking with Wii Sports. It didn't matter what year it was. Wii Sports would always be going on. And sometimes you even be playing that shit with your family. Like I still do to this day, bro. It's just a classic. And damn, I remember even playing it at like the family functions, bro. Hey, Burdie, kiddo, show us this Wii device you're talking about. I was 9 at this point, but I still was the smartest one when it came to technology. How do you work this thing? Huh? Hey, kiddo, how do you work this?
Hold the B button, then release it.
Okay. Wow, good job there, kiddo. You got a strike. You're gonna be a professional bowler.
Hey, kiddo, can I try that?
Jerry, there it goes. Oh,
Hey, I
you
got
got
a
a
strike.
strike. How come you can't do this good in the bowling alley? Break your goddamn back if you have to. I really need you out there.
I don't know, Jim. Guess I'm just feeling it today.
Or sometimes you'd be rallying up the whole family playing a board game or something. And these people were serious, man. Like, it was crazy. Like, I never knew Monopoly had to be this serious. I didn't know they were competing for a kidney. That's crazy. Like, and we would even make up our own games, and we still do it to this day. But it really is a funny experience, I have to say. Sometimes Candy Lane gets a bit too intense, and my uncle be screaming obscenities across the room. And sometimes board games and stuff still get intense at my family functions. Sometimes you'd be playing board games with the homies, and there was always that one kid that would cheat, bro. Like, he'd be stealing Monopoly money when no one's looking. He would even sometimes try to pull a fast one and move his piece up extra spaces. Like, we see you, little bro. You're not slick. But overall, the 2010s, man, great time to be alive. And some of you might be like, oh, you forgot 2017, 18, whatever. But I was a grown-ass man at that point, bro. I was in high school, man. Want another video to watch? Watch this video on screen. Anyways, I'm out. Bye.